Hello, my friends, and welcome to your 30-minute morning Vinyasa yoga flow. Today's practice is going to be a connective yoga flow that's great to do first thing in the morning. So we're going to focus on releasing any tension or stiffness out of the body, but also taking some time to center and focus the mind so that we can really ground into our day and start our day with intention. So if you're ready to get started and prepare for your day ahead, go ahead, grab your mat, and let's begin. All right, my friends, we'll get started today seated at the back of the mat with your knees and your feet together. And let's begin by taking a big breath in, reaching both arms up to the sky. And as you exhale, bringing your hands over towards your heart. And again, big breath in, reaching the arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale, take a big reach, lengthening up through the spine. And then exhale, release the arms forward as you come down into your child's pose. Resting your forehead down onto the mat. Close the eyes and just take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. Setting an intention for the rest of your day. Breathing deeply into the body and exhaling gently out. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly round yourself up through each vertebra of your spine, coming into your all fours position. Beginning to warm up the spine, so as you inhale, drop the belly, lift your gaze up towards the sky. As you exhale, round through the spine and sit right back into child's pose. So a couple more times just like this. Inhale, come forward, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine and push back into child's pose. And again, inhale, come forward, open up the body. And exhale, round and sit back. Inhale, come forward. Now this time, drop the hips all the way down, extending through the knees as you come into your full upward facing dog. On your exhalation, you're going to bend the knees and sit right back into child's pose. Continuing with these spinal waves, inhale, come through into upward facing dog. Exhale, bend the knees and push back into child's pose. One more time. Inhale, come through into upward facing dog. Exhale, now press into the hands, lift the hips up, and release into your downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment here to walk it out, bending one knee at a time, adding some movement into the hips and the shoulders, just letting go of any tension here. And then once you're ready, come back to a neutral downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, allow both heels to sink closer towards the floor. On your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, take 2 steps to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, placing your hands over to your shins. And then bring your hands behind your back and interlace the fingers. Inhale, begin to extend the elbows as you look forward. Exhale, slowly release your chest all the way down into your standing forward fold. Keep the fingers interlaced. Stretching out those shoulders. Feel free to bend the knees here if you're feeling any restriction in the hamstrings. Take one more breath. And then slowly from here, roll yourself up to standing. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. And then exhale, dive the chest down into your forward fold. Inhale to lift the chest halfway. Exhale, palm the mat, step back to plank, take your Vinyasa, coming down through Chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, press into the hands, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive back down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, now step your right foot all the way back into a lunge position. Left knee stacks over the ankle. Plant the right hand down and then reach your left arm up to the sky, coming into a twist. Stacking the shoulders here. Feeling a stretch in the right hip flexor as well as the left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the left hand back down and push back into pyramid pose. So keeping the back heel lifted as you extend the left leg. Working with the breath now. Inhale, come back into your lunge, bend the left knee. Exhale, extend the left knee and push back. Inhale, come forward into lunge. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, push it back. Inhale, come back to your lunge, this time reaching both arms up to the sky for high lunge. Find your center and your balance. Keep the hips square. Drop your shoulders away from your ears as you elongate through the neck. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Step back to plank. Take your Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your left leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and begin to circle the knee out and around. Drawing a big circle with the knee, warming up the hip joints. Inhale, extend the leg back up for three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands, preparing for warrior one. So take a moment to step that right foot closer towards the right side of the mat. And then pivot the right heel down, placing it at a 45-degree angle. Press firmly into the left foot. And then inhale, sweep the arms up for warrior one. Hold it here and breathe. Keep your hips square to the front of your mat. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale, extend through the elbows as you open up through the chest. Exhale, dive the chest forward, coming into humble warrior, allowing your torso to come over your left thigh as you reach the arms up towards the sky. So think about bringing your left shoulder towards the left knee. Allow your head and neck to relax. Staying strong through the legs. Take one more breath. And then slowly lift yourself back up, leading with the chest. Inhale to reach the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, release the fingertips down. Shift your weight into your left leg as you lift the right leg up. So we're in this variation of a warrior 3. Your fingertips are grounded, hips are square. Feeling this beautiful stretch in the back of the left leg. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, bend the left knee, step your right foot back into your lunge, and then extend back into your pyramid pose. Inhale, come forward into your lunge. Exhale, step your right foot forward and release into your forward fold. Inhale to halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, ride the breath down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and step your left foot to the very back of your mat. Take a moment, find your center. And then we'll move into that twist. So keep the left hand planted and then reach your right arm up. Rolling that right shoulder open, setting your gaze up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the right hand back down and extend into your pyramid pose. Inhale, come forward into your lunge. Exhale, pyramid pose. And again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, push it back. Last time, inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale, come back into your lunge, this time reaching both arms up to the sky. Holding this high lunge position, find that center, find that focus. Breathing here. And then release the hands back down, step back to plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and start to circle the knee out and around. Drawing as big of a circle as you can. Warming up that hip joint. Inhale, extend the leg back up for three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward, top of the mat. Take a moment to adjust your stance here. So stepping that left foot out to the side and then grounding the left heel down. Inhale, come into warrior 1. Root down through the right leg as you sweep the arms up. Keep the hips square. Engage your core. And then release the hands behind your back, interlace the fingers. Inhale to open up through the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, diving the chest forward, bringing your right shoulder towards your right knee. Keep reaching the hands up as you relax the crown of your head down. Staying strong through the legs. Take one more breath. And then slowly lift yourself back up. Release the hands. Inhale to lift the arms up. Exhale, release the hands down. Shift your weight into your right leg as you lift the left leg up. Coming into our warrior 3 variation. Keep the hips square, feeling a deep stretch in that right hamstring. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee, step the left foot back, and extend into your pyramid pose. Inhale, come back into your lunge. Exhale, step the left foot forward to meet your right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come back to standing, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive it down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, palm the mat, step back to plank. Take your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment to find your breath again. Breathing deeply. And then on your next inhale, reach your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and open up the hips. So left hip stacks over your right. Choosing to stay here, or if it's within your practice, you can take your wild thing. Stepping the left foot behind you, lifting your heart up towards the sky as you reach the left arm back. Breathing here. And then if you're in your wild thing, release the left hand back down. Inhale, come back to three-legged dog. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest, finding our pigeon pose. Placing the left knee behind your left wrist. Press the hips down as you extend the right leg back. And once you're ready, come onto the fingertips, take a breath in. As you exhale, walk the hands forward to come into a forward fold. So either coming down onto the forearms or releasing the chest all the way down, resting your forehead onto your arms. Close your eyes and breathe. Feeling a deep stretch in the outside of the left hip. And doing your best to keep that right hip grounded into the mat. Take one more breath here. And then on your next inhale, slowly lift your chest back up. Shift your weight into your left hip, and then swing that right leg all the way around, crossing it over your left. Wrap your left elbow around your right leg, and think about hugging that right knee in towards the chest. On an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. And then exhale, twist to the right, placing the right hand behind you for our seated spinal twist. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and breathe. With each inhale, finding length in the spine. And with each exhale, allowing yourself to twist a little bit deeper. Twisting from the belly button. Take one more breath. And then gently untwist. Shift your weight back into your left hip. And then gently extend the right leg behind you, returning back into our pigeon. From here, tuck the back toes under. press into the hands and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, take your vinyasa, coming down through chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's take it to the other side. Inhale, reach your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee and begin to open up the hips, stacking your right hip over your left. Option to stay here or taking your wild thing, stepping the right foot behind you, opening up through the chest as your right arm reaches back. Hold it here and breathe. Feeling that opening through the chest and the hips. And then if you're in your wild thing, go ahead and release the right hand down. Inhale, come back into three-legged dog. And then exhale, transition your weight forward, coming into pigeon pose. Placing the right knee behind your right wrist and allow the hips to sink down. Your left leg is extended. Left hip is grounded into the mat. And once you're ready, come onto the fingertips, take a breath in. Exhale, come into your forward fold, finding your variation, so either coming down onto the forearms or releasing your chest all the way down, resting your forehead on your arms. Keep the hips square here. Breathing a lot of space into that right hip. And we'll take 2 more breaths. And then slowly lift your chest back up. Shift your weight into the right hip. And then swing the left leg all the way around, crossing it over your right. Preparing for our twist, so wrap your right elbow around the left leg. Inhale to reach your left arm up to the sky. Exhale, place the left hand behind you as you twist your torso to the left. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And lengthen the crown of your head up. Continuing to lengthen up through the spine. Finding a lot of space in the neck and the shoulders. Take 1 more breath. And then slowly untwist, come back to center. Shift your weight into your right hip, uncross the legs, and then extend the left leg behind you to come back into pigeon pose. Tuck the back toes underneath, press down through the hands and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Holding here for a moment. Maybe you want to try grabbing onto the backs of your calves or your ankles. Just feeling that deeper release through the hamstrings. Breathing here. And with each exhalation, allowing yourself to release a little bit deeper. Beautiful. On your next inhale, slowly lift the chest halfway. Exhale, bend your knees and slowly make your way to a seated position on the mat. Keep the knees bent. Take a big breath in as you reach the arms forward. And then as you exhale, slowly roll yourself down through each vertebra of your spine, releasing into our final posture, Shavasana. Extending the legs straight out in front of you. Relax your arms alongside your body with the palms face up. Closing the eyes. And with the eyes closed, finding a few cleansing breaths. Taking a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh the breath out. And again, inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling gently out through the mouth. One more time on your own. And on your last exhale, allow everything to release and let go. Let go of your body. Let go of your breath. Feeling your body begin to soften and relax. And giving yourself full permission to simply rest and relax. And feel free to stay here in Shavasana for as long as you wish. Otherwise, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, hug your knees into your chest and gently make your way to a comfortable seated position. Keep the eyes closed. Place your hands over to your knees and just take a moment to notice how you feel. Coming back to this beautiful internal awareness. Coming back to that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice. And welcoming that intention into your heart and into the rest of your day. And let's take one last big breath in, reaching both arms up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands over towards your heart. Taking this opportunity to bow down to yourself, thanking yourself for your practice and for taking the time to honor your entire well-being. Thank you so much for joining me. May you stay well and always continue to shine.